Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So same type of problems as the last live stream, 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication, but with a different method. For this live stream, I'm going to show you how to solve 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication problems using the Lattice method. So our first example problem is 281 times 195. I have my Lattice method model here. I'm going to show you how to solve that problem using the Lattice method. So we are going to multiply, going digit by digit here. Each answer is going to go in within each separate square, and each digit within our answer is going to go in a separate triangle. So we're going to start out multiplying 1 times 1, and the answer to 1 times 1 is going to go in this square here, and each digit is going to go in a separate triangle. So 1 times 1 equals 1. So we're going to put a 1 in the bottom triangle, and since the number 1 doesn't have any digits that are in the tens place, we're going to put a 0 in the top triangle. 1 times 9, the answer to 1 times 9 is going to go in this square here. 1 times 9 equals 9, so 9 in the bottom triangle, 0 in the top triangle. The answer to 1 times 5 is going to go in this square. 1 times 5 equals 5, so 5 in the bottom triangle, 0 in the top triangle. Next, we are going to multiply 8 times 1. The answer to 8 times 1 is going to go in this square. 8 times 1 equals 8, so 0 in the top triangle, 8 in the bottom triangle. Next, we're going to multiply 8 times 9. 8 times 9 goes in this square. 8 times 9 equals 72. So 7 in the top triangle, 2 in the bottom triangle. Next, we multiply 8 times 5. The answer to 8 times 5 goes in this square. 8 times 5 equals 40. So 4 in the top triangle, 0 in the bottom triangle. Next, we are going to multiply 2 times 1. The answer to 2 times 1 is going to go in this square here. 2 times 1 equals 2, 0 in the top triangle, 2 in the bottom triangle. All right, next we multiply 2 times 9. Shout out to the person that hit the like button. I appreciate you. The answer to 2 times 9 goes in this square. 2 times 9 equals 18. So 1 in the top triangle, 8 in the bottom triangle. Next, we're going to multiply 2 times 5. The answer to 2 times 5 is going to go in this final square. 2 times 5 equals 10. So 1 in the top triangle, 0 in the bottom triangle. Next, we have to add all of the numbers inside the square that are in between all the different diagonal lines. Thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. And thank you so much for tuning in. So looking along this diagonal line, the only number we have is 5, so we're going to have a 5 in the ones place. Next, we have to add the numbers that are in between these two diagonal lines here, so we have to add 9 plus 0 plus 0. 9 plus 0 equals 9, plus 0 again equals 9, still 9. So now we're adding all the numbers that are in between these two diagonal lines right here. 1 plus 0 equals 1, plus 2 equals 3, plus 4 equals 7, plus 0 still equals 7. What grade is this? I would say 5th and 6th grade. 5th and 6th graders work on these type of problems. All right, next we have to add the numbers that are in between these two diagonal lines. So 0 plus 8 equals 8, plus 7 equals 15, plus 8 equals 23, plus 1 equals 24. Now, whenever we have a sum that's 10 or more, we have to regroup. So the 4 and 24 is going to go here in the thousands place. The 2 we carry over to the 10,000s place. 2 plus 0 equals 2, plus 2 equals 4, plus 1 equals 5. Now we have a 0 in the 100,000s place, so we could put a 0 there, or we could just leave that blank. Either way, it does not change our answer. So we're going to read our answer from left to right. So we have a 0 in the 100,000s place, a 5 in the 10,000s place, a 4 in the thousands place, a 7 in the hundreds place, a 9 in the tens place, and a 5 in the ones place. So reading our answer from left to right, our answer is 54,795. 281 times 195 equals 54,795. Shout out to the person in the chat that has all A's. That's very impressive. All right, moving on to the next example problem. All right, 349 times 287. So for the second problem, you're actually going to get to see me draw the Lattice Method model. So I'm going to draw my Lattice Method model here. So since we're dealing with a 3-digit by 3-digit problem, we need 3 boxes going up and 3 boxes going across. Each digit within our problem gets a box. So along the top, we have 349, 349. Along the side, we have 287, 287. Don't worry, you do not have to do that in your head. I'm going to show you exactly how to go about it. So drawing diagonal lines. Across each of the squares, making them into triangles. Continue to listen. You'll see the point. So this is a different method of 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication. It's called the Lattice Method. I just drew the Lattice Method model, and basically, you're solving the problem going digit by digit. So for example, I'm going to start out by multiplying 9 times 2. The answer to 9 times 2 is going to go in this square here, but each digit within our answer goes in a separate triangle. So 9 times 2 equals 18. So we're going to put a 1 in the top triangle and an 8 in the bottom triangle. Next, I'm going to multiply 9 times 8. The answer to 9 times 8 goes in this square, and each digit within our answer goes in a separate triangle. So 9 times 8 equals 72. So we're going to put a 7 in the top triangle and a 2 in the bottom triangle. So the top triangle is always the digit in the tens place, and the bottom triangle is the digit in the ones place. If our answer is only a one-digit answer, then we would put a 0 in the top triangle. Nine times 7, the answer to 9 times 7 goes in the square here. Nine times 7 equals 63, so 6 in the top triangle, 3 in the bottom triangle. Next, we're going to multiply 4 times 2. The answer to 4 times 2 goes in this square here. 4 times 2 equals 8. That's a one-digit answer, so we put a 0 in the top triangle, and we put 8 in the bottom triangle. 4 times 8 is what we multiply next. That goes, the answer to 4 times 8 goes in this square. 4 times 8 equals 32, so 3 in the top triangle, 2 in the bottom triangle. 4 times 7 equals 28, so 2 in the top triangle, 8 in the bottom triangle here. One more set of multiplication problems. Next, we multiply 3 times 2. The answer to 3 times 2 goes in this square. 3 times 2 equals 6. 0 in the top triangle, 6 in the bottom triangle. 3 times 8 equals 24. 2 in the top triangle, 4 in the bottom triangle. 3 times 7 equals 21, so 2 in the top triangle, 1 in the bottom triangle. Yeah, in a future video, I can definitely do a video on square root in the future. Definitely, I can do that. All right, so now the final step is we have to add the numbers going across the diagonal lines. So on this side of the diagonal line, again, we're adding the numbers inside the squares. On this side of the diagonal line, the only number is 3, so we have a 3 in the ones place. Now, the sum of the numbers in between these two diagonal lines represent the number in the tens place. So we have to add 2 plus 6 plus 8. 2 plus 6 equals 8, plus 8 equals 16. We have to regroup since our sum is more than 10, so the 6 and 16 goes in the tens place. The 1 gets carried over to the hundreds place. Next, we are adding all the numbers that are in between these two diagonal lines. 8 plus 1 equals 9. Plus 7 equals 16. Plus 2 equals 18. Plus 2 equals 20. Plus 1 equals 21. Again, we got to regroup. 1, carry the 2. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Plus 8 equals 11. Plus 3 equals 14. Plus 4 equals 18. Plus 2 equals 20. 0. Carry the 2. 2 plus 0 equals 2. Plus 6 equals 8. Plus 2 equals 10. 0. Carry the 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. The standard algorithm. Well, I have a different method for solving 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication problems. My last live stream, I think what you're referring to, the standard algorithm, I believe my last video was how to solve these problems using the standard algorithm. The basic method that I learned growing up, that's in my last live stream. This is a different, I usually show multiple methods for how to solve problems. So this live stream is on the Lattice method, but there's another method for solving these problems that you might find easier. If you go to my lives page, my very last live stream on 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication, it's a different method, and I think it's the standard algorithm method that you're describing. All right. But I'm going to now read the number from left to right. So we have our final answer. So we have a 1 in the 100,000s place, 0 in the 10,000s in thousands place, 1 in the hundreds place, 6 in the tens place, and 3 in the ones place. So our final answer is 100,163. So 349 times 287 equals 349 times 287 equals 100,163. All right, that is my video for today. That is my live stream. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. Some people are asking for the standard algorithm method. If you go to my lives page, I believe my last live stream focuses on solving these problems using the standard algorithm. It's the basic method for solving 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication problems that I learned growing up. This is a new method that another viewer asked for. It's called the Lattice Method, but I like to show multiple different methods for solving multiplication problems. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Whatever grade you're going into, whether it's 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, it definitely helps knowing your multiplication problems. As you get into 7th grade and you get into pre-algebra, in math, everything builds off of the previous concepts. So having a solid foundation, really knowing really having a base, knowing how to add, subtract, multiply, like, you master those skills, it'll be a lot easier once you get into the more complex skills. So I hope this helped. Until next time, I'm Mr. Camilleri, and this is the Mr. Camilleri Show YouTube channel. And I will see you all next time.